Hello YouTubers, it's Mr. Zix, Tsunami, Ziki, or whatever you may call me. I'm gonna talk about a Nimble Slushy frog deck. I'm running a Nimble Slushy frog deck, Nimble Slushy frog deck, Nimble Slushy frog deck. I'm running a Nimble Slushy and frog deck. Yes, Nimble Slushy frog deck. I'm gonna talk about the Nimble Slushy frog deck. It's getting annoying, I know. But I like this deck very much. It's because every card has an opportunity to get in the graveyard and get special summoned from graveyard to the field. So I'm gonna start with the beaters. Cephalon, the ultimate Time Lord. This is a fairy guard when by having 10 or more monsters in your graveyard. You can special summon this card from your hand. This card cannot be special summoned in other ways. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 8 or higher fairy type monster from your hand or graveyard. Its effect is or negated and its attacks becomes 4000. So if its effect is negated and this card is already in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. That's what I read. Then you have Moon Glacier, the Elemental Lord, one time in my deck. The previous was 2 times in my deck. You can also see that. Moon Glacier, the Elemental Lord, special summon from your hand by having 5 water monsters in your graveyard, and cannot special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. You can use this effect of Moon Glacier, the Elemental Lord, once per turn. If this card leaves the field, skip the battle pass of your next turn. So if this card is on the field and you use the effect of Frog to get Moon Glaciers back in your hand and special summon him again, its effect will only be once per turn, and Moon Glaciers will need to skip his battle pace, or you will need to skip your next battle phase. So it's irritating in some way, and that makes it not so overpowered. Poseidra, if you have 3 level 3, although what monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. When you do, return all spell and trap cards from the field to the hand. And if you do, if 3 or more cards are returned to the hand by this effect, all monsters your opponent currently controls lose 300 attack for each spell card returned to the hand. It's a nice effect if you have this card, and it does do quite some damage to your opponent, because he can't use Deep Prison, he can't use all those cards he normally uses to defend his monsters. Rage of the Deep Sea gives you an attack bonus for each Sea Serpent, Aqua type monster or fish monster in your graveyard. 500 attack for each monster in your graveyard. I have 25 monsters in my deck. Sea Lancer, tribute summon him and you get every banished Aqua type monster, Aqua, Sea Serpent and fish type monster from your deck, from your banished field to the spell and trap zone. And when this card is destroyed, you can let this card be destroyed, and all the cards gain their effect, especially if it's our frogs. You get your swap frog back in your hand. 3 times Thriller Rabka, Thrill Rabka is the Negro Gretna in your deck. It negates an attack and the monster that targets your monster loses 500 attack until your next end by phase. End phase. Until your next end phase. Swap Frog is the normal guy to get your frogs and slushy in your grave. Nimble Sunfish is the normal guy to special summon himself and get Fishbook Planter and Rabka in your grave. Rowan Totem twice to special summon, Dupe Frog to get Swap Frog, Slushy to be in the grave, and 3-1 Frog to special summon every time if you have no spell trap cards on the field. In the standby phase. Heavy Storm. Stable. More have Greed once in my deck if I have that draw. Creature Swap. Is Creature Swap. Dark Hole. Pot of Avarice. First Burial. Monster Reborn. 2 times Salvage to get your monsters back. Your Swap Frog and another monster. Mystical Space Typhoon. Lumeria, the Forgotten City. Lumeria, the Forgotten City doesn't need terraforming because Lumeria, the Forgotten City is a card that actually stays on the field and gives you a level bonus. It's actually not needed and not in the first turn. Only in later game you need this card to be active to get your Poseidon in your grave, to get the exercises of Vol, Casaurus or Big Eye, Utopia, Gachis. Oh no, Gachis not, I mean Beast Dweller. Gachi you can do normally, in normal events. And the only trap card I'm running is Return from a Different Dimension. Other cards you can run are Super Ancient, Deep Sea King, Cooliant, Coolacant, not those, and Spearfish Soldier, or Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. Those are the 3 cards I would suggest to run. Definitely Exodius if you don't have the money to get Sephion, the Ultimate Time Lord. So Exodius let you redo your boost again. Let you replay your deck again. It will take a while to get your deck back to normal. Otherwise, this card will be a card that gives you damage. So best to special summon this card in defense position. Then I told you everything. So the main reason is Swap Frog to get your frogs in your grave, Nimble Sunfish to get a Fishbook Planter and Rabka in your grave, get Slushies in your grave and start beating with these 5 cards. That's kinda it, what you need to do, and then you have your axes to play along. Thank you for listening and I hope you have a great day. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, just subscribe to it, and if you have a reaction or question about this Nimble Slushy Frog deck, do you think about Nimble Slushy Frog deck? Just put a reaction down below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.